Holly from BB Library, and welcome to Ukulele Kids Play Along. And today I have songs for Earth Day. And my songs, one thing they all have in common is they're all in the key of C. So we're going to be singing a lot of C chords. And then in the C family, we have the G, and the F. And we've talked about those as being numbers, C being number 1. C, D, E, F, and G are 4 and 5. But there actually are names to it. C is what's called the tonic. The tonic is number 1. It's what key it's in. And the second most important is the dominant, which is, in this case, it's 5. It's our G. And then the subdominant, which is our F, which is 4. So they're all that way. There are a couple extra chords thrown in, but not a whole lot more than that. So let's start off by just doing a little bit of warming up. Put your hands like this and kind of push them just to stretch your fingers out gently. Don't do anything too hard that you hurt your fingers, but you want to feel a bit of a stretch there. And push your palm together, and then if you let your hands out, kind of pull down just very gently on your wrists, and also pull back just really gently to give yourself a bit of a stretch there. Okay. All right, so let's get on with our first song, our tune first. Let's tune. So here we go. Here is our G. C. E. And last but not least, A. So our first song is called Save the World, and it's by a songwriter named Jack Hartman. And on the surface, it's a pretty easy song. It's got C, G, and F, and it goes like this. It goes, save the earth, save the sea, save the blue, blue sky, and save the air we breathe, save the forest, far and wide, save this land we love, forever give us life, save the world, save the world, save the world. So to jazz this song up some, I decided to add another chord in there, and that is, it's a form of the G chord. Here's the G chord. But if you're playing your G and you take your pinky and put it down on the 3rd fret of the A string, just like in a C chord. Hear that sound? It's not quite settled, but if you lift it up. So rather than singing, you save the air we breathe, I do that, save the air we breathe. It adds a little bit of tension in there, and that is called, it's a G chord, and what we're doing is we're holding that there, and it is the 4th note in the G scale that wants to go to the 3rd note. So it is what's called a G suspended 4th. And I just think it's so pretty. So listen to the difference. So save the earth, save the sea, save the blue, blue sky. And listen to this. Save the air we breathe. Save the forest, far and wide. Save this land we love. Listen again. Forever give us life. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want, but I just think it's so pretty. So to play it, you just play your G. I got my G chord right here. And you're just going to take your pinky and going to slip it right there onto the 3rd fret of the A string. And then lift it up. So let's practice. So play your G. Got your G chord right there. And now slip your pinky there. And lift it off. Put it down. So it takes a little bit of coordination to kind of get it not too hard to find. It does go from the F, and then you're going to go to your G and just drop that. So that is the one little trick I did. Again, you don't have to do you can just use the G chord if you want to do it, or you can try using the G suspended fourth. So that is it. So let's hear it with the fourth. So it's save the earth, save the sea, save the blue, blue sky, and save the air we breathe, save the forest, far and wide, save this land we love, forever give us life, save the world, save the world, save the world. Why does that little finger strum there at the end? So it's a pretty simple song, but adding that G suspended fourth in there is, I just think is something pretty. So that's our first song, is called Save the World by Jack Hartman. All right, this next one is called Earth Song by Brian Oden, and I've done quite a few of Brian Oden. Most of his songs are funny songs, and so I like his stuff because I think they're very, very funny. This one is not funny. It is a great Earth Day song, and this uses our old friends, C, F, G, and it has an A minor in too, which is a good one. So C, A minor, F, G. And again, this is such a common progression, is to have those C, F, G, and A minor together in there. Now, this one, the chords, we've done them all. They're really not. They're like the first 4 chords you learn usually. And the thing about it that's hard is almost all of the Fs, sorry, I'm playing the wrong chord here. All of the Fs go to a G, which I think is a hard change because you're moving all 4 of your fingers and you're swapping around. I think it's a hard progression. It's one that still I practice, and I can't say I have it perfect yet. So again, the way I like to practice chords is by playing 4. We're going to use the F and the G. So F, doing 4 Fs. So just 4, then count 1, 2, 3, 4. While you're getting your G ready, G, 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 G. Count 2, 2. Back to F, 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 F. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 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 G. 2, 3, 4. F, 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 F. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 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 G. Doesn't matter what you do with this drum. You can strum, or you can use your finger any way at all that you'd like to do that. Now, you keep doing that until you can do that really smoothly. Then we're going to do 3 and then count 3 and 3. So here we go. F, 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 1, 2, 3. G, 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 1, 2, 3. F, 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 1, 2, 3. G, 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 1, 2, 3. F, 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 1, 2, 3. G, 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 1, 2, 3. F, F, F. Until you can do that smoothly. And then we're going to go to just 2 and 2 in between. So F, F, G, G, F, F, G, G, F, F, G, G, F, F, G, G, until you can get that smoothly. Then you're going to cut it down to 1 with a note in between. So 1, so keep doing that, and then do it without a break. Just F, G, and then I like to, when I get, so I'm doing them one after another, I like to go F, G, 1, 2, to give me time to reset while you're learning it. So just doing F, G, 1, 2, F, G, 1, 2, F, G, 1, 2, F, G. So I find that is a good way to practice if you're trying to work. Don't do it for everything, because going from, like C to F is easy. is much easier. And also going from F to C, also going from G to C is easier. Maybe going from C to G is another one that's a little harder. So that is what you need to practice with this, because there are a couple places in there that it does go pretty fast in between. So let me sing this one for you. It goes, we dream of a world where people love to take good care. Right there, take good care. And we can do it slower. We dream of a world where people love to take good care of Mother Earth, keep her green and blue, just because it's good to do. And right there, that's another one, good to do, really pretty fast. From the mountains to the ocean, and everywhere in between, from the animals to the waterfalls, earth is wonderful, let's keep her green, blue and green. Oh, sorry about that, got my words mixed up again. Now, something else I want you to look at, that's the basic tune, there is an ending to it, is if you look at the very beginning, over the word we, there's this thing, looks like two lines with two little dots. In music, that's what's called a repeat sign. And when you see that, you know, oh, I'm going to have to go back to there. And if you look all the way through, do you see one that looks backwards of that? It's the two dots and then two lines. And if you look down, all the way down to earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green, you see another repeat sign. That means now you go back at that point to where you see the first one. They go together. There's the one with the two lines and then the two dots. That's the beginning of the repeat. And the ones that are two dots and then two lines, that's the end of the repeat. That means you go back. And I did write there, repeat one time from the beginning. So this song does have a repeat sign for you to go back. And then when you get the second time through, earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. Then you can go on to the ending, which is just the exact same thing. Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. Then the last time, just to make a good ending, earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. You can take your time with that as long as you'd like. And there's a couple things in here where I placed the chord letters. Right there at the very end, earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. You see there's a little A minor that's just hanging over there with no words. So that's just, you do blue and green, and then no words, just play that. Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. And there's a couple places within, like from the mountains, the G goes, no words, to the waterfalls. And there's both of those times, to the mountains, to the oceans, from the animals to the waterfalls. That G goes with no words. That's why there's no words underneath it. So let me play it all the way through so you can hear it. And I think this is a really pretty song. Here we go. I'm just playing that C in the beginning to give me where I start here. We dream of a world where people love to take good care of Mother Earth, keep her green and blue, just because it's good to do. From the mountains to the oceans and everywhere in between, from the animals to the waterfalls, earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. Going back to the beginning, here we go. We dream of a world where people love to take good care of Mother Earth, keep her green and blue, just because it's good to do. From the mountains to the oceans and everywhere in between, from the animals to the waterfalls, earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. Now to the ending. Earth is Let's keep her blue and green. And you can really take your time. You could slow down after the ending, when you do the first Earth is Wonderful, any way that you'd like to do it. So I think that's a really pretty song. And my last song is one you might know. It's called the Garden Song. And most people know it by another name. Most people know it by the name of Inch by Inch, Row by Row. Gonna make this garden grow. And here it's the same. We got the C, the F, the G, and we do have a D in it. So just let's see where this goes. So it's just inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And in this case, usually I say, oh, you're gonna play for the D, you play everything up. You don't need to do that for this one, because rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. You can actually stop strumming just a little bit. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. If you need time to change. If you don't have to. So let's see, it goes inch by inch, row by row. Someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. And then there's verses that you may not even know that's happened. All I knew of that song was this. There are more verses than I put here. There are several. I just chose one more in there. Plant your rows straight and long. Temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her loving care. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music from the land. And then it goes back to inch by inch, row by row. So that it's a great little song. This one, try. We're going to do, when we do this, this was one that we can practice some strumming, since we really, the chords are not super hard. I know a lot of this, it takes a lot of practice to be able to play it smoothly through. But again, I've always said, go back, look at something that you played a long time ago, and now you can play it. That makes it good. So this is one that I'm putting in a little bit of a strumming challenge. And what I'd like you to try is to go down, down, up, down, down, down. And put the emphasis on not on the down up. So inch by inch, row by row. Oh, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And I was not perfect there, but try that. Try just trying a different strumming pattern. Most of these that we did, or you can just do it just down, 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 down today, because that's most of them that work really well with that. So any way you want to do it is fine. So let's try it. I think I'm going to do just fours. Here we go. Save the earth. I'm going to do three. I think I'm going to do three with each of them, except for the one with the suspension. Here we go. Save the earth. Save the sea. Save the blue, blue sky. And save the air we breathe. Oh, in fact, the threes work really well because it gives you time. Blue, blue sky. You got some time to get your hands over there? Save the air we breathe. Save the forest far and wide. Save the land we love. Forever give us life. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. We do that one more time so that we can do it smoothly through. Ready? Here we go with three strums. Save the earth. Save the sea. Save the blue, blue sky. And save the air we breathe. Save the forest far and wide. Save this land we love. Forever give us life. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. right, and the Earth Song of Oden Bryant. And we'll take it a little bit slow because we have all that. I really do believe that F to G is one of the hardest ones of all the key change of all the chord changes that I play. So here we go. All right, we dream of a world. Here we go. And this one, let's see. I don't know. Start whichever way you'd like. I think I'm gonna go down, down, up, down, down. All right, so we do the Earth Song, and we'll take it slow so that we can get those changes between the F to the G, which I do think is a challenge, definitely. Here we go. We dream of a world where people love to take good care of Mother Earth, keep her green and blue, just because it's good to do. From the mountains to the oceans and everywhere in between, through the animals to the waterfalls, Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. Repeat back to the beginning. We dream of a world where people love to take good care of Mother Earth, keep her green and blue, just because it's good to do. From the mountains to the oceans and everywhere in between, from the animals to the waterfalls, Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. To the ending, I'm going to slow it down. Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. B minor. Earth is wonderful, let's keep her blue and green. All right, and the garden song, or as I know it, inch by inch, row by row. All right, here we go. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her loving care. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find your way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. All right, rain comes tumbling down. I did not do a good job with that last D. Rain comes tumbling down. It still is. I heard some buzzing there. Rain comes tumbling down. Okay, so those are our songs for today in celebration of Earth Day. And next week I have 4 songs, I bet you know most of them, that can be played together because they have exactly the same chord pattern all the way through. So that's something we can kind of fool around with and see what we can do with them. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a great week and happy Earth Day, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.